Hello! Really excited about today's topic, so let's jump right into it. Today we're going to talk about leveling and skills. Let's kick off with what is experience, what is leveling. Before we jump into the practical example, a few things you need to know. The maximum level you can achieve is 100. And based on the level you're at, you receive different bonuses. From level 2 to 50, you received 3 skill points. From 51 to 90, 2 skill points. And from 91 to 100, 1 skill point. For all levels, you receive 1 attribute point. Now let's jump to the game and show you. We're using our character that we created the last time. Now, before we continue, I want to emphasize on the experience bar. You see in the middle is this. So you have current experience and experience till next level. We need to have 77 more experience to jump to the next level. And this here is the bar. This is the bar. As you can see, we have reached this level. Once we go here, we achieve the next level. You can see which is your current level here in the middle. Now we are level 2. When we reach here, we will be level 3. Let's go and hunt level 3. As we already discussed, we'll use the Rift Gate to go to lower crossing. I'm using the spacebar to jump and left mouse button to fight. This was already discussed in our previous video. When I kill monsters, you can see here, check in the middle, that the experience bar is increasing. Now we're left only 57. Let's kill another monster. Now we're left 49. Okay, let's kill some more monsters to reach level 3. As you might have guessed, the bigger level you reach, the slower your progression is in terms of experience. My health is low, so I'm drinking a health potion. Now we are level 3. Let's kill these monsters. Another useful information is, from here, I can directly go to the town. And what it does is, it automatically opens a personal Rift Gate from where I started. You can see that now I have a personal Rift Gate here. So, we leveled up. What happened? New important shortcuts. Press the button C. And you will see here, let's focus on the attributes. We have 2 available points because we increased 2 levels from 1 to 2 and from 2 to 3. We received 1 attribute point for each level. Another important shortcut is the button S. S is for skill. Now finally, here we have our masteries, and now we'll further explain about the masteries. So, what we learned is that our experience progresses when we kill monsters, and when we fill the progression bar of the experience, we reach the next level. Each time we reach the next level, we get one attribute point and skill points. Okay, what is next? Attributes. We have 3 attributes: physique, cunning, and spirit. As we already mentioned, each level gives exactly 1 attribute point, and we can assign it to either physique, cunning, or spirit. Each of these 3 provides different bonuses to your hero. Physique focuses on health, regeneration. Cunning is for offensive ability, physical and pierce damage. And spirit is for energy and elemental damage. Now, in this lecture, we'll see what is energy. What I have written here, you can always check it in the game as well. When you press the button C here, when you zoom, when you hover on one of these attributes, it lists the bonuses it provides. Let's say this is physique, it offers bonus health and bonus health regeneration. Here it offers bonus physical damage, bonus pierce damage, bonus health, and the spirit offers different bonuses. So let's see how this works. Now my health, you can check in the bottom left corner, is 250. When I add a point to physique, it will automatically increase my health. As you can see, my health just increased with 20, which means that by adding 1 point to physique, my health increased with 20. Also, the attributes are needed to equip more powerful gear. When you progress the game, you will see that there are some requirements for the gear. For example, some gear requires you to be level 10 or above. Also, some gear requires you have 50 physique or 90 spirit. So basically, these attributes both provide you with additional bonuses and are required to equip different gear. And now, the really cool part. Let's jump to Masteries. As I don't know if you noticed, but when we created our hero, we didn't choose a class. This is because in Grimdown, you choose your first class on level 2, and on level 10 you choose your second class. Important here to note is that Masteries are irrevertible, which means that once you select them, they cannot be reverted. You have to create another character to try new Masteries. There are 10 Masteries to choose from. We'll see them in the game now. Press the button S. S is for skill. And here you can see all the classes, all the Masteries. My recommendation is to choose, when you start the game, to choose the mastery that looks the coolest to you. What is great about Grimdown is that you can complete almost the entire game and the entire main campaign for sure with any combination of masteries. So this is a game to have fun exploring and to have fun playing, not to focus on the best builds. Here are Soldier, Demolitionist, Occultist, Nightblade, Arcanist, Shaman, Inquisitor, Necromancer, Oathkeeper, and Berserker. I will choose now the Soldier. From the image you can gain some perspective on the gameplay that you will be expected to do. Once you choose your mastery, you are provided with this skill tree. In the bottom left corner, you see that we have 6 available points. This is because we gained 2 levels, 3 points for each level. Also, you can see here that we can add this to the these points to the mastery, and here are the skills that we can acquire. Next thing is, you cannot require this skill without first gaining the points that are here. Let me show you the example again. I have this skill, but Before I can click on it, I need to gain one additional point in soldier. So first I need to click here, soldier, and then I can get this skill by clicking on it. Adding points to your mastery increases different attributes and parameters of your character. You can see that this increases physique, cunning, spirit, health and energy. And here you can read all the skills and what they can do. This is for the masteries, and each character in Grim Dawn has two masteries. The first one is chosen on level 2 and the second one is chosen on level 10. This is what makes one of the main things that makes this game great. Basically, when you multiply 10 by 9, you can have 90 different variations of experience for your character, because you can choose 10 masteries to begin with and of the remaining 9 masteries for the second one. Each mastery has its own skill tree and playstyle, and each combination of two masteries gives a unique class name. You can always Google the Grim Dawn class name combinations. Here are the masteries, and here you can see the combinations. For example, Demolitionist and Soldier is called Commando, while Occultist and Soldier is called Witchblade. The order of the masteries does not matter. You can choose a first and the second one. They have equal rights. Okay, let's continue. Things just got more exciting. Now, the skills. Pressing the button S again. For each mastery you have a variety of skills. When you hover on the skill, you can see what it does. For example, with this skill, it costs 1 energy and it increases main hand damage. In order to gain a better perspective of what skills can do, I have provided some stronger characters where I can demonstrate wider variety of skills. Basically, skills can be of different type. Some skills are melee skills, which means that you go and you hit a monster, but you need to be next to it. Some of these are ranged. When you're a magician, you can cast a magic from far without allowing the monsters to reach you. You also have passive skills where they increase some of your attributes. You have support skills like buffs, auras. You need to charge them, but you do not actively cast them. You can summon different monsters. And another important perspective about skills is AoE, area of... What was AoE? Let's see. Area of effect. I was thinking about area of damage, but yeah, area of effect. Now, I'll jump to one of my other characters to show you demonstrations of each of these skill types. I'm pressing escape now and selecting exit to main menu in order to change my character. And I'm going to go with my trickster. I will first show you a melee attack, which means that I need to go to the monster and explicitly hit it. This is the savagery. First type, melee. I need to go and hit him. Hit, go and hit, go and hit. This is melee attack. Next type of skills is a ranged skill. You see? Look at my hero now. It throws some knives or something like that. I don't need to go to the monster to attack it. I throw the knights at him. You see? And it was killed. I will charge it again for you to see better. Again, it throws something. I don't need to go to the target. This is a ranged skill. Next thing is a passive skill. This is really interesting. Have a look at this. It says that 100 energy is reserved. I cannot explicitly cast this magic, but what it does is it reserves from my energy. See here, it is not entirely full with green, it's full until here, and this up here is reserved. As you can read, it says that 434 is reserved for passive skills. Basically, you sacrifice some of your energy in order to gain additional bonuses. You also have support skills. I'll show now. Look at my character closely. I'll zoom. Now I will summon some rounding blades around me. See? You see? Now this, I don't need to do anything. These are just, they're surrounding me, and when I go somewhere, they automatically hit monsters. I don't have to do anything. You see? I don't do anything. They're just killing the monsters. And finally, last but not least, you have area of effect skills. As you can see, let me throw the blades again. Here, I'm throwing blades. You can see that these, they hit more than one target at a time. This is really useful when you're fighting a bunch of monsters. Let's go to a bunch of monsters. And with one skill, I attack them all. Let's find more monsters. Here, you see? I attack them all at the same time. I will jump to another character to demonstrate you the summoning skills. Now I will summon some monsters that will help me fight. Skeletons. You see, these are all monsters that I summoned, that when I go out of town, they will try to beat the enemies. You see, I'm not doing anything. These are just my monsters fighting. Okay, let's continue. So, how do you use your skills? As we already mentioned, you need to spend mastery bar points to unlock skills. For the more powerful skills, you need to spend more mastery bar points. Each skill can be leveled up. Let's go back to our test hero. Now you see that for each magic you have points acquired and maximum points. Basically, now I have allocated 1 point in this skill and it can go to maximum of 16. The more points you enter there, the bigger effect the skill has, but it might cost more energy also. How do you use your skills? Let's say that you have acquired a skill and now you need to look down here. You have the numbers from all the numbers basically, and you have L and R. This is for left and right mouse button. In each of these slots you can put a magic. Now I click on the left mouse button, right point, and as you can see my new magic cadence is now here. I'm clicking it, and now when I go and when I press the left button on a monster, It will automatically use the cadence magic. It won't use the default attack. Let's add more points to my cadence. Now it's really powerful. Nice. When you progress the game, you will have more skills and you can put them on all these numbers. As you might have guessed, when you put a skill on the number 1, you can cast it by using the number 1 on your keyboard. Also, there are skill modifiers. Let's open the skills again. I'll return back to town. You see, the skills, they have connections. For example, here, these two are connected and these two are connected. Which means that when you acquire this skill, it changes the main one. Let's read the description now to gain a better perspective. So, this is not a new skill. This is basically, it modifies how the main skill works. You have here it adds more targets, it adds different types of damage, but this is still the same skill. These are modifiers to this skill. As you can see, some of the skills have modifiers and some don't. Okay, jumping to energy. Energy is on the right part of the screen. Here it is. It is with green and it can be regenerated with the button E. When you cast skills, each skill casting costs a certain amount of energy. And when you go out of energy, you are unable to cast your skills. It's really simple. In other games it is called mana. Here it is energy. Really simple to understand. And spirit increases your energy pool and regeneration rate. Last but not least, I'd like to give you some recommendations. When you start leveling up, as I already mentioned, choose the masteries that look coolest to you. When you start the game, do not follow any builds. Just have fun exploring the game. Put many points into one skill rather than spreading 1 point to multiple skills. The game is designed in a way that when one skill is increased, it is much more powerful than having 10 different skills. Also focus on single damage type. You can read that all skills have different damage type, for example, cold, lightning, physical, pierce. First advice for beginners is to focus on one damage type. Choose skills that provide you the same damage types. It is easier if you prioritize area of effect skills, which means that when you fight multiple monsters, you can hit them all at the same time with one skill. For the attributes, focus on physique, because it gives you the biggest amount of health, and health is really powerful thing in the game. And feel free to experiment. Something special about Grim Dawn is that at a later stage you can really easily respec attributes and skills. This is all revertible, so don't be afraid that you will mess something up. Just go out and have fun and kill all these monsters. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was useful to you. Check out the first comment for more Grim Dawn content, and I'll keep you posted on what's up next.